cool.
You just think of Savannah watching at home, just the thoughts of your entire extended family, and I'm sure you'll hear about it. But.
Yeah, I'll probably hear about it. I haven't got on my phone just yet, but I'll probably hear about it. Bronny, I know Bronny probably hear about it, but it's definitely a moment that I will never forget, and it's pretty cool.
For it to be on his 20th birthday, and as a father, what does it kind of mean? How significant is that for you as a father?
For a father, it means everything. For someone who didn't have that, growing up, to be able to have that influence on your kids and have that influence on your son, to be able to have moments with your son, and then ultimately, to be able to work with your son, I think that's one of the greatest things that a father could ever hope for or wish for. So it's pretty cool.
You've been kind of speaking this into existence for a while, but he had to do his part.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think of the job he's done just getting here, getting drafted, going through the process?
I just think, for him just to be able to, keep his head straight forward, keep the blinders on. Even with the situation last year, he came out of that and then continue to work, continue to put himself in a position where he can even, be drafted. And, now it's just a work in progress. He wants to continue to get better. He wants to continue to learn, and he's doing it every single day. So, it's great to see.
Did you know it was going to happen tonight? Did JJ let you know beforehand that?
Yeah, he kind of have a notion that he wanted to do. Obviously, the coaches kind of set their lineups and then how the game is going to flow. So to have that moment was dope, and it's pretty cool.
When you hear beforehand, obviously, there's only so many things in this game you haven't experienced.
That was the first time for that.
So when he tells you that, is that when the kind of the excitement about it kind of starts, or are you locked in, prepping for a game like it's?
No, it's not prepping for a game like this, regular. But the moment, when we came out of the timeout and he was picking up full court, and I went up, and because my guy was taking the ball out, we still kind of stood next to each other. I kind of looked at him, and it was just like the Matrix or something. It just didn't feel real. So, but it was great to have those moments out there with him.
What'd you tell him? What'd you tell him afterwards? Sorry.
I just told him to keep getting better. Keep getting better. I think obviously he's young. Just turned, like you said, just turned 20. He's young. He wants to continue to improve, and that's what's most important. So every time you get a moment out there, just continue to make winning plays. Continue to learn from from his mistakes, learn from the good things, and I think if he continues to do that, he'll keep getting better and better as every moment goes on and on.
How the group looked in the first half of the projected rotation?
We did some great things. A couple of things we could have did a lot better. But we still working on habits. So I like the way we played offense. We shared the ball. We had some turnovers that for myself that I didn't particularly like, but I'm also trying to do some things that's different. Which is a good thing though. We want to push the ball. We want to kick the ball ahead. We want to be better with that. So. But all in all, I thought we had great energy. I thought we paid attention to detail, and I feel like we got better. So it's a win for us.
You've been energized by a bunch of different things. You mentioned, winning in Paris, but having Bronny here through this process, what's that done for you in terms of a day in, day out sort of energy?
You guys know my energy doesn't really.
Has it kicked it up though?
I have a lot more energy than a lot of the younger guys, to be completely honest.
True.
I boost their energy up if you want me to be completely honest. But to have like I said, to have your son or a relative, you work with them. I don't know if any of you guys have ever worked with someone that you was blood with, or so whatever the case may be. It's a different feeling. When you go to work every day, you want to try to help each other. If it's a bad day for him, you pick him up. Vice versa. If it's a bad day for me, pick me up. So that's just it's things that we can do. That doesn't even need words. We could just look at each other and know, okay, so that's pretty cool.
You guys ever played together like this? Even if just time or anything?
A couple times. Yeah. We had some runs a few times when we played, but not obviously not like this. This is professional basketball. This is the pros. So this is totally different, and but it's definitely something that is not being taken for granted for me, and I hope the same for him as well. All right. Appreciate it, guys. See y'all back in LA.
We've touched on it, guys, but let's talk again because now we've heard LeBron.
There's one possession where Dalton maybe turned down a three, then he came down and hit one on the subsequent possession. Were you always kind of, once you saw, okay, I'm going to draw something up, you were going to him on that play at the top of the key from the start?
Yeah, I don't remember the exact time on the clock. I just told him that I didn't care if he went 0 for 4 the rest of the game to not turn him down. Don't turn down a shot. And he made one. And Okogie did a good job on that last play of sort of denying the passing angle to get Dalton the ball. You know, we ended up with a little bit tougher shot, but I like the mentality from Dalton to take that.
Up 12 in the first half, LeBron and AD, obviously their first game. What are your takeaways from all the time over the summer, envisioning what you're going to see, and then how the starters looked and the rotation as well?
I was really happy with. I was happy overall with how we played tonight. I thought the first half, our screening was really good. Sharing the basketball was really good. We got it to our best players in good spots for them. So I was happy with how we executed. They have a lot of good players, and even when they, we had our bench unit in, they had their bench unit in. They really spread you out. A lot of movement side to side, and I thought overall our activity level defensively was good. The only thing that is concerning, and we'll watch it and we'll clean it up. But the turnovers have been a problem, and I think we had 8 in the fourth, so we got to clean that up.
JJ, LeBron and Bronny shared the floor for the first time at the beginning of the second quarter. Why was that the right time to play them together, and what did you think of that stretch?
I thought the stretch was okay, just in terms of our team, and that was during a stretch where I think we had some issues with our. We tried. In terms of the why, it's just want to get them a chance to play together in preseason, and within the flow of the game and how we had done the substitution patterns in game 1, that was the right time to do it.